Board members at the RTA have hit the brakes on a controversial insurance contract. It's one that would oversee the agency's self-funded health plan, including claims, costs, and even recommendations.
But concerns were raised when only one qualifying bid came back from a company owned by a Corpus Christi city councilman. Now the board is delaying the vote and reopening that process.
Michael Gibson looks at the questions over transparency and public trust.
Local insurance agent and city councilman Roland Barrera had submitted a 3-year, $180,000 bid to be the overseer of the RTA's insurance policy. Well, directors didn't like just getting one bid, and now things are moving in a different direction.
The board's main agenda item was awarding the 3-year contract for insurance consultant services. The consultant helps manage the RTA's self-funded insurance plan by reviewing claims, auditing costs, and advising the agency on risk. But board members questioned the process. After 52 companies were notified about the bid opportunity, only 2 proposals were submitted, and Barrera Insurance was the only bid considered responsive.
I want to make sure that we are transparent, and I have a concern of just having one and our city council person.
My issue is that the procurement process should have at least more than one, especially when you have 52 bidders that were notified. Of those, we need to do a little more outreach. That's my opinion.
Barrera Insurance has handled the consulting work for roughly a decade. But instead of approving the contract, the board voted to pause the process for 3 months and seek more bids.
You know, the optics are not good, not with public money. I mean, Roland Barrera has been my insurance agent for many, many years. But that's a private business, you know, my choice, my money. This is public money.
Barrera sat through the discussion, and afterward, we asked him whether he plans to bid again.
We'll definitely consider whether or not we're going to participate. You know, what is it? I don't want to put the board members in a precarious position where they feel uncomfortable simply because there's an elected official participating.
Board members also discussed whether the work could eventually be handled in-house. The RTA's CEO said hiring someone with the same level of expertise for that amount of money would be difficult. Michael Gibson, 3 News.